Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad to hear this Tuesday morning, the first day of April 2014. Glad to bring you the show. Our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center, corner of Baldwin Road and Highway 77. High today, 75. Low tonight, 56. It looks like the rest of this week's going to just be downright beautiful, and it's about time. With last week we talked about the weather there, but anyway, that's over with. We got a new week ahead. Water temperature, got cold over the weekend. It got down about 61 and 62, but it's bouncing back up to 64 this morning, so it's looking good there. Now, take a look at our tides for today. The tides are brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. The low tide, we're looking at the whole week, the first week of April. We're looking at a high tide this morning at 9:55 and a low at 7:18 tonight. So good strong tide. The whole week is going to be some really good tides. Now let's switch over to our river readings. The Apalachicola Bluntstown, it is high. It's on the edge of flood stage, and it's just it's reading at 14.5. It's going to be that way. It may start dropping off maybe a little bit Friday. The Choctahatchee at Caryville, it's high too, folks. We just had a lot of rain over the weekend, and it's showing it's 12.1 this morning, and staying that way. Maybe Thursday start dropping out a little bit. So we'll have, it looks like both rivers now by Saturday will start falling, but they're going to be really high. So keep that in mind, because I know a lot of y'all getting ready to start doing a lot of freshwater fishing. Okay, the marine forecast today will be coming out of southeast at only 5 to 10, so it'll be a nice day on the water. All right, let's take our first break, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. Don't forget now, this Sunday morning, the premiere of Cast and Call. The first show will be coming on at 6:30 here on Fox 28. That'll be my granddaughter, 13-year-old granddaughter, Whitney Woodrick, hosting a very own TV show. It's a great outdoor show, and it's going to be faith-based with young people and just all the fishing and hunting that you want to see. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm tickled about it, and I've already got some emails. Some of you folks already sitting in DVR. Some of y'all going to get them and watch it on Sunday morning. So I'm excited about it, and if you can't pick it up here, I'm pretty sure it'll be on YouTube for you folks out of town. By the way, I want to say good morning to all our YouTube viewers. We have quite a few YouTube viewers that watch it at different times. I get correspondence from you, and I appreciate you watching the show. Now let's go to some pictures. That's what's happening over the weekend here in the Florida Panhandle. Okay, 3 of my students during spring break. That's on the left to right. That's David Quatch in the center. Austin Gibbons on the right is Andy Rodriguez, and these 3 boys went out and got them. They're in my in 3 different classes actually, but they're good friends, and they're in my classes this morning, and we're going to talk about it. And they're excited about their weekend catching these Spanish mackerel. Here are some action shots from them. You can see they're out at the jetties. We talked about there's a Spanish right there at the bottom of the screen, and they had a really good time. Andy's always smiling. He's all 3 of those boys are good kids. I'm glad to see them out fishing during the spring break weekend. Okay. Had different people sending pictures. This is Donna Copper. He got one in the kayak. Okay, these young boys here. Minta Sandal Harbison. This is her boys, and they're always doing outdoor activities. Her 2 sons on the right. I don't know the 2 boys on the left. Didn't get their names, but they had a good mixed bag. A great way to spend one day of spring break. Okay. All right, now, don't forget now, we talked about this, the redfish tournament coming on, redfish and trout tournament coming up May 24th. Go ahead and put that on the calendar. Talked about this yesterday. All right, now, we're going to talk about, y'all remember my intern from last year, John Rush. A lot of y'all still ask about John, how he's doing, and he did a great job interning for Panhandle Outdoors and graduated from Auburn, and he went back up to Atlanta, got a good job up there working with a company, and he I told you he got engaged several months back, and this past weekend, Gail and I had the opportunity to go up to Athens, Georgia, to John's wedding. So I'm going to show you a couple of pictures, because a lot of y'all were interested in John. A lot of y'all did such a good job making him feel part of Panhandle Outdoors. So I'm going to go through a couple of pictures and see what I can find now. Let's see. I'll show this one first. Okay, I think we'll show this one first. This is right at the reception, okay? This is John and Meredith, and we're having it's a great time. It's held out in the country, about 12 miles southeast of an old farmhouse and a southern mansion, and really was a good one there. So let me go back. I don't want to bore you with all these pictures, but I will show you. Here's John with his dad, okay? Let's see if these will show up. John, we're talking there at the reception. There's John's dad on that, who came down here and got to meet him and his family. And let's see. Let's show you the dance at the reception. So John and Meredith are dancing at the reception. There's an old farmhouse and old barn there, and it was just a great venue for a wedding. And there they are dancing there and just having a great time. So anyway, that's congratulations, John and Meredith Rush, and best wishes. John, first thing he wanted to know when I saw him was fish biting. I told him, come on down, we'll see. So, all right, now, let's move on to some more pictures. Okay, we got another set here. This is a special picture to me also. This is one of my high school friends on the left. Now, I was talking about my buddy friends. I had some girl friends out of high school. This is Kay Sykes Seaman. She was a cheerleader for us, and she went to Florida State, met her future husband there, and from Miami, and they've lived down in West Palm Beach since college. But she loves to fish, and here she is with a nice Jack Crevalle, and she said this is about a 15-pounder, and she took about, the fish wrapped around the piling, but they had braided line, but had a lot of fun catching it. Good job, Kay Sykes Seaman. Glad to see you fishing, enjoying it, and as always, great to see you. Thanks for sending that. Okay, next picture. This is Doug Lurie, and this polling platform attachment. See what he's standing on right there? No, he's standing on the platform, but he has this attachment for balance and rod rack and all. He's got that for sale, folks. And if you're interested in it, give me a call. I've got his number here on the email. If he wants $50 for that attachment right there, call me and I'll give you Doug's number. I'll give it to you tomorrow. I didn't write it down here. Okay, now let's go to the next picture. Here is Gavin Neighbors, his grandson of Tracy Shepard Neighbors, and this is a very, very good picture there, Gavin. Look at that big smile on the little boy's face. All right, listen, I just ran across that phone number here. Okay, it is, if you want to write it down, 334-518-8043. Okay. 334-518-6043. I'll get that printed up for you anyway. Okay. All right, now, a couple of kids, some more of my students went out. This is Trent Miller. He's got a dolphin just swimming alongside the boat. He took a picture of it. That's exciting. It's sort of a brown. They thought at first it might have been a cobia, but it's too big. And they really got a nice mess of Spanish mackerel. And then also got to see a Navy helicopter pulling someone. See on the far right over there, right in the middle of the screen, that helicopter is towing those people there. I'm sure some kind of training the Navy lab is doing. Okay? Great picture here. Bill Buchanan. Nice red grouper, Bill. Good job there. Okay, and our final picture taken this weekend. This is Jeff Pitts. Took a picture of these ospreys building a nest at the Carmike Theater. The Carmike Theater. Good job there, and that is a really good picture of Jeff Pitts. He's an outstanding wildlife photographer. Okay, that takes care of our pictures. I'll always send them in, email them to me, or try to get them to me, and I can put them on the iPad, and we'll take a look at them. Those ospreys, I'm always fascinated. They're fish hawks, basically. They have about a 20-year lifespan, and they'll have 3 or 4 eggs. They don't all hatch at one time, and their average time, they're always diving, and research scientists say that 1 out of 4 times they will at least get a fish 1 out of 4 times. Their average time for fishing before they get a fish, according to researchers now, is 12 minutes. That's pretty good average, isn't it? What about, think about hours, how long it takes sometimes for us to get a fish. It's not 12 minutes. And also, sometimes they're like 70% successful in a day's time. 70% of the time they'll get them, but at least 1 out of 4. All right, that takes care of this section. Let's go ahead. Let's see, I had a couple other things, too. I did get one report Sunday afternoon. Scott Lindsay called me and said a guy at the jetty's called his limit on pompano. That's the first pompano report I've got where somebody's caught more than 1 or 2 pompano. We have 1 or 2 scattered along the way, but no one until Sunday afternoon. He's using live shrimp at the jetty. So that was one report there. Okay. Don't forget also this weekend, license-free freshwater fishing Saturday and Sunday here in the state of Florida. License-free freshwater fishing. All right. Let's take this break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. It's time to go fishing. So let's spend the rest of the show on a good fishing trip with two good friends of mine. So Jeff, go in and let's roll this. Uh-oh, we got a rider. Greg.
You look like a tourist.
I am.
You don't mind them yellow flies bite them legs?
No, they don't make it in here. Greg Brudnicki.
How you doing, sir?
Good to see you, buddy. Bill, what we doing today?
Well, this wind's supposed to let up. The later it gets, the less it's going to blow. I think we're going to go back in there where we were this morning and try to find some of those redfish in there.
All right.
And then when it does let up, I want to go over there and chase those redfish we should have been chasing this morning. But it does.
That's kind of a nasty sky over there, huh?
Woo. It looks kind of rough. Mark caught them on this.
With that sun being out, but I don't know.
Well, folks, we just started the motor, started drifting, and the first thing we run across, Greg, that's rain over there, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Now, if it'll stay on the other side, we'll be okay.
You can smell it.
We,
Hit the gaff, Bill.
look at here. Look at here. Greg brings the first one in, about his third cast.
I'm glad I tightened my drag up.
He had an ambition. We were talking about an orange color. Greg, you got orange? We were talking about that right here in the middle of the day.
Now the sun's gone.
Here comes that rain, guys. Great day.
Look at it coming across there.
Every fishing trip I've had this summer.
It's going to go across there.
Maybe I ought to put one of them Havocs on. We won't be able to throw it though, you know?
You have to have a lot of weight on it.
I know.
Got him a little Havoc for a snag. Look at the color of that fish.
Pretty good. There you go.
Another big one.
Yeah. That's all right. Y'all are catching all them.
Good
Well,
release.
that's how you release your trout.
Good release. All right, Greg, what you got on, buddy?
Oh my.
Look here.
Oh, hold on. Oh!
Can you get him in? You need a net?
Need a gap?
Whoa, that's an aquarium trout. The lure's bigger than he is. I don't know how he swallowed.
We're in a good little spot here.
Trout must be a catfish.
All right, Greg bowed up again. What you think, Greg?
Catfish.
No way. That might be a big trout.
Think positive.
Catfish.
He's not on my line.
Staying down. See, look at
Redfish.
that. Catfish.
He keeps calling them catfish.
He knows.
Man, I'm an expert.
We ain't caught one yet on this trip.
Yeah, but we got out there in this deeper water with this mud.
Uh-huh.
See that? Trout don't do that.
Where is it?
Where's Bill Allen when you need him? Catfish mania.
Catfish king, that's right, yo.
Catfish king.
Top water, live bait,
Doesn't matter.
bouncing bait, doesn't matter. That's a
Where
nice.
is it? Over here?
Oh yeah.
I won't interfere with that cat.
Take them around the boat.
That thing, that's a loaded pole, son. Good Lord.
I'm glad you caught him. I never would hear the end of that.
Are you sure it's a catfish?
Oh yeah, guaranteed. He's thumping like a catfish. He's bobbing and weaving like a catfish. It's a catfish.
Yep.
If it ain't a catfish,
It is.
It is a catfish.
there it is.
That's a nice one, too.
Oh yeah. Bill, you want to mount him?
I don't think so.
No
We
cell
don't get
cat.
along that well.
That'd be good eating.
Oh
There's
yeah.
pliers on my bag if you want.
Excuse me. Good Lord.
A fight's a fight.
Look at him.
Well, we wanted to get some video of fish.
Look at that.
He's hooked good, right?
Well, I'll tell you, excellent hook set.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he doesn't ever miss a cat.
There you go. Look at
Wonderful.
that, how easy that was. And release. Good job, Greg.
Oh boy.
And
I'm a
white fish.
trash fishing sucker.
He's catching fish, though.
Oh,
Boy, he went after it, didn't he?
yes, man.
All right, Greg, hook up again.
Good
Right
deal.
after this rod man.
You need a net?
Probably. He got some shoulders on him. It might be a redfish.
Well, I hope so.
What does it feel like, Greg?
Feels like a good trout or maybe a redfish.
Feeling good.
I sure hope it's not a cat.
Oh, you've already caught your cat for the day.
I don't think it is.
No, the way he came
Not
up.
the way he did. No, no. That's a red.
All right.
No, it's a nice trout.
Is it?
Is it a trout?
It must be foul hook.
No?
That
Oh,
has
man,
got
that
to
is a
be the
nice trout.
smallest net I've ever seen in my life. Why is that net so little?
Hold his head.
Hold his head up. That's a panfish net. That's a brim net.
Brim net.
Look at that.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it don't get
Son,
hung
look
up.
at that trout.
That is a nice trout there, buddy.
That, son.
He's almost as big as the one
That's
I
a
caught.
Bill Allen trout.
Woo.
That is a Bill Allen trout.
Good Lord.
Measure him. Good job, Greg.
Yeah.
That ain't
Even a
bad.
blind squirrel can find an acorn once in a while.
That ain't bad for a mayor.
Yeah.
I like that.
He's got some shoulders on him. Don't let him get them hooks in your paws.
I'll hold him up there.
Watch his gills. Don't watch my gills.
Yeah.
Good job.
How big
Mayor,
is it?
Not
Mayor
bad.
Greg Brudnicki.
Not bad.
Your dad would be proud of you, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would be.
How big is
All right, let's see. Let's measure him.
Probably about 20.
Let's say 22. Yep,
22.
22.
Yeah, he'll probably go 3.5. What do you think? 3 pounds?
Good 3 pounds. That's 3.5. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we're gonna
Pretty trout.
put him back before he gets sick.
He'll be 5 by tonight.
Oh, yeah. All right. We had some activity around here, Bill. They were hitting top water and
Yeah.
another area.
Y'all gonna make me switch back.
All right, Greg, hook up again.
Let's see if I can knock that thing off.
What you think this
Not
time?
big, but he's
What do you think it is, Greg?
a trout, but probably too early.
All right. We just talking about moving them. Oh yeah.
Panfish, man. I could have had enough for a nice meal tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome. After you netting all them fish and made that last trip, I owe you. Even though you're throwing off on my net.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back in and get out and get this little bit shallow.
I know, we were just talking about that, but he hit it.
Sure did.
How far in were you coming in with it?
He was about halfway in.
Yeah.
So, you know, pound and a half.
Nice, pretty.
16 and a half, 17.
Yeah. Good job, Rick. Right.
Whoa. Yeah, that's skipjack. Skipjack, yeah. All right, he's gonna go over under me. I got you. Good Lord. I knew we got this deep water.
Well, he hit it full speed.
Easy.
That's how big. Look at that. Is it spooling you? You sure it's a skipjack?
Oh yeah.
I thought you had him covered.
Trying to get some camera action. He
Uh-huh.
must be foul.
Oh yeah. You see, I saw it hanging out of it.
Look at that sucker.
Good Lord, he's way out there.
I know, he's
He
foul.
was spooling them now.
Better you than me.
No, it's probably a tarpon.
It may be a tarpon.
That's what it is. Boca Grande.
Boca Grande.
Yeah, it's just, see, he was foul hooked up under the, look at that.
Right there, it's on their stomach.
He's wore out now.
That is a good size one, man.
Yeah.
All right. You have him hooked. Oh, man, he's coming.
Oh, no. Oh, he broke it. Oh, not the good Skinner wall.
What happened?
Dad burned thing. Brudnicky cut me off.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.